I hit show Defiance, and now here she is. And please don't be confused. Stephanie Leonidas. The one and only Stephanie Leonidas. I love the show Defiance. I watched all the 3 seasons, and I'm so sad getting too late the information of the auction. But now she's here personally at Amsterdam Comic Con, Stephanie Leonidas.
Hey.
So great meeting you. So how much fun is it for you being here in Amsterdam and meeting all these fans?
I love Amsterdam. It's the 3rd time being here actually, and I haven't been for a couple of years, so I was excited that I got to be here again.
And you're playing this very great iconic role. So how long does it take in the makeup trailer to get you in this kind of shape every morning?
3 hours, a good 3 hours. Yeah, so it was first of all the prosthetic, then the painting, then costume, and then touches, the sort of final touches, hair freckles and markings and stuff. So yeah, it was
to be honest,
long time in the mornings.
Does it every time hold your makeup? Or did we maybe have some situations where something, maybe some prosthetics fell up or anything
Yeah,
else?
there were a lot of situations actually where it would melt off. My face would melt in the summer, and it was quite disgusting really because the prosthetic would hold our sweat. So a lot of us were pouring sweat out of the prosthetic. It was not glamorous. And in the winter they'd freeze to your face, so they were really hard to take off. So yeah, they're a funny thing to work with, but I love the way they can transform you completely. So
I'm so sad because I just got maybe 2 props from the set. Are you allowed to have more?
I wish. Do you know what? I wish I'd taken more from the set. I'm actually really upset that I didn't, and can't quite believe that I didn't. I should have stolen so many things that I didn't. But I have a knife. I stole a knife. I had to take one of her knives. So that's the main thing, and her diary. So yeah, they're the 2 big things that IRISA would take.
Do you have maybe a favorite moment from the set? Maybe some favorite memory behind the scenes?
So
maybe some
many.
crazy things happen?
Oh my goodness. There's actually a story that I was telling you earlier that I worked with a lot of the crew for 3 years, and they'd only ever met me and spoken to me as IRISA. And so they didn't actually meet me until the wrap party in the 3rd season. And they were talking to me and they were like, oh, lovely to meet you. And it was only because of my voice that they suddenly kind of clicked that we had been working together for years. So it was really strange for them to suddenly re-meet me. And yeah, it was an odd thing because suddenly they were talking to me differently, and I felt shy as myself because I felt like I was re-meeting them. So it's an odd thing, quite an extraordinary thing. I've never had that before with any other character. So yeah, I love playing her. I love the transformation.
Just another headshot.
And maybe some other memories, maybe some challenges during the shoot. Maybe you have to do some. If you look at all these action scenes, all these fighting scenes, maybe some things where you say, okay, this is really tough to do, but I have to challenge myself to do it.
Yeah, I mean, IRISA was a hugely challenging character, especially some of the stunt work. You know, there were several moments where I'd throw a knife and everyone would, I mean, the camera guys were always looking at me like, we know what Steph's like, you know, the shields would go up, the sheets would go over the camera. I've almost took somebody's eye out with a knife. Yeah, it was more challenging for everyone else around me, I think, but good fun for me. So yeah.
Thank you so much talking to you, Stephanie Leonidas from Defiance. Watch the show, and if you have the time, come to Amsterdam Comic Con, meet her.
Yeah.
She's so gorgeous. I love her. I will marry her.
Okay.